9:30, beautiful night. Next Saturday night, do another one of these. Players will be off tomorrow, all for rehab. Get ready for a big week next week. We'll go, I think we'll probably go on pads every day next week. So we'll go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, probably be all pads, and then Friday will be helmets, and then Saturday will be a full scrimmage. So we'll go try to do this thing under the lights one more time, try to replicate a game weekend, stay at the hotel the night before, and for next Saturday night, and really try to make it a special event so we all understand what it's going to feel like come September 11th when we're home. So obviously you can't replicate a road game, but you can replicate a home game. So that's our plan. Tonight, some good, some bad. Normal scrimmage, I think. Told those guys it's preseason one. You know, preseason game one, you just don't have the chance to play another team. So that's why we had to have the quarterbacks live so they understood what it was like to get hit. That's why we had to make sure that we mixed around team periods. But we had a few guys dinged up on the D-line, so we had a couple 7-on-7s. But for the most part, I think that, we competed well throughout. We stayed healthy. We had no injuries, and we're excited to get back at it on Tuesday.
How much of a concern is the defensive line health right now?
None. They'll be healthy for game day. Everyone will be back for Saturday, for the 4th. So concerned that they're not practicing, yes. Concerned for their health for opening day, no. We'll have the entire defensive line will be back. Hopefully within the next 3 to 4 days is the ultimate goal, but for sure within the next week or so. And they need to be back. We were missing Bars, Brown, Mason tonight, Diallo. So all 4 of those guys will be back here soon.
Are you able to talk about the new players that you're seemingly adding to the roster?
Yeah, from what I understand, we have all 3 guys have been cleared by compliance, and they're all now on campus. They were all here on the sideline. So we are excited about having those 3 guys making up the last 3 guys on the roster. And so Majon Wright is here now, Carson Cota is here now, and Mo Diallo are here. So we got a defensive lineman that has a lot of experience. I'm excited to have him here. We have a tight end coming out of high school that I think if it wasn't for a COVID year, he would have many opportunities, and we're very fortunate that we had a relationship with his family. And then we have Majon, who wanted to come back. I told him it would have been a lot easier if he never left, though.
Are they all eligible for this season, as far as you know?
As far as I know.
With just in terms of their impact, I mean, they're arriving late, obviously. In terms of timeline and being able to contribute, what does that look like?
Yeah, we need to get them. We need to make sure that they get ready to go as quick as possible. We need to get them up to speed. Working on trying to get an understanding of Majon's situation. Don't think he'll be able to compete on Saturdays. I think he'll just be able to practice with the team. The other 2 guys will be able to compete on game day. And then obviously we'll see. One's a freshman and then one's a 5th-year player. So, D linemen, just go tackle the runner, right? Isn't that what they do? So we'll try to get them up to speed the best we can, and we got to get that tight end set as well.
How did the communication with Diallo start?
That started a long time ago. When he decided to become a grad transfer, put himself in the portal. Had a relationship with Coach Brown first. We were trying to work through some details about when he could arrive, what he wanted to get done academically, then what he needed to get done personally for his family. So he chose to work this summer, and then we had to work some things out to get him here on campus. So we're excited to get him here, though. He's an impact player for us, and we expect that we can get him ready to go at least for a few snaps on opening day.
Have you winnowed the quarterback competition at this point?
I think tonight we'll have a good idea after we watch the film, kind of where we're heading in that direction. We'll probably need a couple days to be right. Make sure we're right, confirm that decision as we go, and then hopefully probably by Saturday night, the next scrimmage, should be able to have the guy that's starting take it with the ones. But I like to watch the tape because, again, there's, you guy throws it, Plummer threw a beautiful ball and we don't make the catch. Gunner, throws a great ball. We make a catch. Then McLeod gets a PI but makes a great decision. So still have to look at how the tape goes and who made the best decisions, who didn't take sacks, who was able to call plays the fastest, who was able to not fumble the football, avoid penalties, all the things that you need to do to be a starting quarterback in the Pac-12 or any level. And I think we'll get there. I think we'll get there sooner rather than later. And then we've got to just really start pushing those guys to work together. Obviously, we had some snap issues down here with, the third center, with the second quarterback, with the third line. So we got to get better there. But some of that stuff is expected in these situations.
For most of those kind of procedural type penalties?
Yeah, the procedural penalty. We had one delay game that we didn't get the signal right, and I told them to call it. We had a couple holding penalties. You can't have first and go on the 3 and then go back 20 yards, right? And then you get all the way back there at 3rd and 1 on the 1 and you don't get in, and then it's 4th and a half a yard and you don't get in. So that's disappointing. But, other than that, I think that we're in a situation where, these false starts on this end here were communication between a quarterback and center that barely have ever worked together.
In your mind, is there any separation between the three?
Yeah, there's separation. I just don't know exactly how much separation. I really want to watch the tape before I speak on the exact separation because from my viewpoint on the sideline, you don't really get to see, what decisions he were making going when they scramble up the A gap or when they take off or where they're going to get sacked and what is that actually going to look like. So got to look at the end zone copy to see those decisions.
Last one. Will that impact how you divide up snaps throughout the week for the quarterbacks?
Yeah, it'll probably impact us when we make the decision. But I told these guys, I'm fortunate, right? I just came from a place where we just had this issue. We had Jared Stidham was the backup to Brady. Brady retires. Stidham's ready to roll. Then Brian Hoyer comes in, who's from another place, kind of came in. The two of them battled it off. And then in late July, Cam Newton showed up. Then it went a third for 14 days. And then when we made a decision, we made a decision. So I literally feel like I'm deja vuing, minus the fact that we don't have Cam Newton. Okay? So other than that one part of it, I feel like I'm in deja vu.
Will you make an official decision and let everybody know, or are you going to hold it close to the vest of the vehicle?
Yeah, I'll make it. When we make a decision, we'll make a decision, and we'll be very transparent on that. And we're open to the public. So if you guys see all the reps with the ones, we're open to you guys. How can there's no secrets, right? So we live a transparent world here. We got no problem with it. So whoever was the ones, you'll know it, and I'll certainly announce it at the right time. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for staying tonight.